There we go. Appears we are live. Starting training a little bit earlier today. I might be done while it's still light out. Today was originally going to be a light day, but I am feeling, I would say pretty good, but I'm pretty motivated to do some block work. So we'll see how that goes. I've had tried to do stuff like this before, and then it's like, oh no, I actually don't feel good. So like the mental aspect could be like, all right, I'm ready to go. I don't need a light day. But then once you start going, everything feels really bad. So I'm not gonna necessarily hold myself to do it, but I also have the flexibility. So if I start to feel bad when I'm doing snatches, then I might just cut it early and then just repeat, not really repeat, but just do the session tomorrow. Not really a major reason I want to do it today versus tomorrow, but other than just wanting to train heavier rather than lighter. Probably have to run into the bathroom eventually. I drank two things of, I don't know how much, or like a Yeti, one of these, so probably 32 ounces. Drank one. Oh, it's like a Gatorade / creatine mixture. Then I had another one with my pre-workout. So quite a lot of fluid. Which is odd that I haven't had to go to the bathroom yet, but I'm sure that will happen once I'm doing something productive. But get my dance shoes on, and then we will set the books out. And see if my body agrees with my brain. A perfect day today for the block snatch would be to do a double at 105, a double at 110, and then probably be done with that. But if that felt really good, then potentially trying a double that's heavier than that. This is the last block snatch of the first block, so it will in theory be the heaviest of this first week block, and then it resets down to lighter weights in the second week, because this training block has like 3 mini blocks within it, so the intensities increase and the volume decreases in like 3-week spans and resets, which I usually find more enjoyable, because you kind of get almost like a second chance, but you just get more natural undulation, if that's even the correct way of saying that. You get natural fluctuations built into your training. So then when you have those natural fluctuations, it's not as do or die as like, you have one max out day and it goes poorly and that ruins a giant block of training. And obviously you can generalize that to specific exercises like today with the block snatches and stuff. So we are hoping that they go well. Sure. Get one block there. Blocks are, I really like block work. I just hate moving these giant things. They're so dang heavy. Wish they were constructed a bit better, but you're not going to get nice construction from Titan generally. But they work. Well, I guess I'll put it on this side. as beat up as the front looks, it's more cosmetic. It doesn't really affect the performance of the actual block. Alright. Looks pretty centered up. The temperature is not unbearable today. It's still hot, but big reason I was waiting and training so late for the last couple weeks, really. It's just because it's been so hot during the day that it becomes unpleasant to try to train. But we are here. Our notebook out. Get the music a poppin'. Spent a little bit of time stretching today. Got some positive, productive mobility work in, but also spent a lot of time massaging the shoulder and just working on different parts of it, just to see if that has a positive effect on just the quality of the training overall, but also with just how quickly I can get warmed up, to see if that has a good effect. So we'll see. We shall see. Move to tomorrow, I think I'll start doing more commentaries again on the regular videos. So I think those, it just makes for a better video, honestly. Accidentally clicked on a text message, which I don't need to be looking at right now, because it's related to work. And I ain't working right now. About to put in the work, but I'm not working. You dig? I want to open my live stream really quick just to see. Alright, it is a horizontal one. I was curious because I scheduled this prior in the day, and I was curious if it would actually work. And it appears that it has. So that is good. That is most good. So I think we are connected to the jukebox. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I really like this song. I'm glad I don't get copyright strikes on this song, as far as I can tell. I guess I could check yesterday, because I know I had other songs that got dinged. Let's see. Colin 55 is a real G. stay on my diet. We'll do that one more time for certain build up. We're not going to catch on fire. The fan behind the camera on the phone, hopefully dissipate some of the heat. Feels pretty good. Do double here. Good. We go 105. That's what's back for him. First I would have had to run out. It's like one was just a mess. Annoying. Gotta do better. Too much extension. I'll take a miss from behind though. Missing so much in front. What's up, Jack? Hope your day's going well, bud. It's going pretty well. 105 was kind of a struggle. First one was like 2 making misses. Second one, I made the first one well, or on the second side, I made the first set well, and then missed the second one behind, which is kind of an ideal miss, especially for me, because I usually miss out in front. So I only have 110. I want to make it good. So we'll see how that goes. I'm about to do it here in a sec. Gotta be aggressive with it and do it. again. That was a Mickey miss. That was one I had to run out if I were to get. We're doing better. Close. It's good first rep though, at least. Yeah, one more try. One more double try. First rep felt really good. Didn't have anything left. That was decently close. Not entirely good. Right. It be like that. The train horn. Come out there being a mess. We're gonna go 70, 100, 120. And just do 1+1s. See how that goes. One clean, one push press. No. A little fake out that. Look, came a little early. I scheduled it though. I already finished snatches. I did a makey miss with 105, and then a second makey miss, or it was whoop. Sorry, I hit you. I didn't mean to abuse you like that. The second one I made and then missed behind. Okay, so that one was like a good miss in a sense. It wasn't terribly behind, but it just drifted. Then I did one. I missed 110 the first time I did it. Made it and then missed the second of the double attempt, and then made it and missed the second of the double attempt. So close to doing 110 for a double. Now I'm doing push press. So I just did 120, so we're trying 130. But this is the third week of the first block. So next week the weights go back down. I'm going to try to keep most exercises the same, but I might make some changes. Like this day will be the same, almost assuredly. But I might make some changes to some of the other days. Like the snatch push press, I probably don't need to push above 155. Some might say I have sufficient snatch push press strength. But, today it was going to be light, but I felt good. I felt recovered, so came out and hit it. And honestly, I snatched about as well as I would have on any other day. I think a lot of it because I didn't do the deadlift. Gotta get a little wild with this one. 130 be really good at any point. And this is another weight that I want to be like a kind of like how the 145 jerk or 20 jerk, like a weight that I can do to then attempt PR, like a last warm up. But just doing 130 is good. That sounds good though. Maybe just gotta go with Deadhead. Well, it's the first block, so it's the third week of the first block, if that makes sense. So the third week, or the third block will be like the heaviest weight will be at the end of summer. But I definitely feel like, I feel stronger, but I definitely feel like there's a heat, so I'm glad like the next week, it's not like a deload, it's just a reset. Alright, Kevin. Me and Devin got some work to do. Come on. That would be good. But doing 120 was good. You know, I'm looking at kind of like the first 3 weeks. Like the weights have generally moved up. And I'm not doing good mornings today. My back's cooked enough. But like that was a good attempt. I just need a little bit more legs. And bro, we'll get it there. So a lot of these, like, you know, missing the 110 double or what, it's like stuff I would like to do, and I in some ways could do today. You know, I trained harder, you know, if I was just a bit better at lifting or whatever. But it sets me up in the next block. For instance, if let's look at let's go back to like the first week. So I can find it on my paper. So like the first week with block snatch, no, I don't think that was the session. I think it was I think it was here on the 17th. So with the block snatch above the knee, yeah, I think this was the first week. I did 90 kilograms for 3, 95 for a double, and then struggled at 95. So I was trying to do a triple, so I made 2 reps, I missed the third, and then I missed a rep out just in general after that, and then made it for a single, was able to double 100, and then did another set where I made the rep, missed the rep, then made a single, and then for the clean plus push press in a session like this, hit 100. So like when I repeat this, the weights will come back down. I would like to do more than 90 for that first triple, and then obviously try to be more accurate with the other ones. But like in this session, I got 50 for 2 doubles, 70 for a double, 90 for a double, 100 for a double, and then like make you miss, the 105 struggle. So like the run 100 became more routine, and then like the push press, that kind of just goes up as I get stronger. But essentially, when I repeat this block, the 3-week repeat, just reset all the weights down. Obviously not, I just tried 110 doubles, but go all the way down to a little bit more than 90, and then try to build up from there, and then hopefully, by the end of the next 3 weeks, a day, on this session, on the 3rd week, I'm able to get, obviously, do the 110 double, the 105 double, but then hopefully be able to do more than that. So just try to continue to improve the technique, but I'm also going to experiment with some accessory band work to work on the strength of my external rotators. I think that will be something. It's weird because like I don't really have like shoulder pain, but I just feel like my left shoulder is just slow, and when I really focus on trying to pull it through aggressively, a lot of my reps are better. So I think just working on that really with both shoulders, not just with the left, but just doing a lot of band work to really just emphasize those muscles back there, I think will just help, obviously just stabilize the joint, which is always good to do, but will help build that range of motion to be a little bit stronger. But I mean, at worst, it just makes the shoulder stronger, builds the strength of the stabilizers in the joint. At best, I snatch 190, so I mean, it's a win-win. It could be a win-win. Yeah, so it's the 3rd week of the first block, but that's good. What PRs did you hit? I'm also hoping that I think these horizontal live streams count towards normal watch time, not towards shorts views. So I think doing these will be better, because then if like, you're here or someone is here, sitting here for a combined like hour. I think the last one it said that there is 5 hours total of watch time, which I don't know how accurate that is when it's right after. But when I am seeing that, then obviously that would correlate to 5 hours, unless someone. It said someone came from the shorts feed, but I don't know how that happens when it's a horizontal one. So I guess if someone clicked on a short of mine and then it showed I was live and then they came from there, I guess. But I don't know. I wish YouTube was a lot more direct with how things are calculated like that, because it would improve strategies. And I wish shorts lives, when you go vertical lives, that it would just count towards your watch hour time. But alas, they want to make it difficult. 205 bench. You love your dips. You're all about them dips. No trouble. But one thing also is nice with that push press attempt is the clean was really easy, which is good, because one block cleans for me are really difficult to do, but like it felt really say technically good, but like the weight it felt manageable. I felt like I could do, like it didn't crash on me. I could just do it like a normal clean, which is ideal. So then when I'm working in the next block, you know, repeating the same weights, you know, that first session where I did 3 cleans and 3 push presses with 100, I would maybe start, those I can be a little bit more aggressive, but maybe start at 105 and then build from there. But I might change the block session. I think I liked how they were structured. I liked everything about this session. But the snatch balance and push press sessions, like I might change those a little bit. Because I don't think the problem with my shoulder is necessarily that I can't stabilize. Obviously, I can stabilize 155 kilos above my head. But like the snatch balances are fine. But probably take a break from the snatch push presses and add in something different. Not sure exactly what, but I'd want it to be another form of a snatch. I kind of want to have like the muscle snatch days be full snatches, but like with 60 kilos. And I just do that for 5,000 reps. So it's essentially speed work. But I'll have to see. My thumb's getting a little, I didn't put thumb tape on today. Thumb's a little tore up. But, yeah. It's hard to know exactly what you think you need, but it's good to have a variety of sessions. And I think the general structure that I have is good, so I don't want to reinvent the wheel. But I think the band external rotators, which I'll do just right now, won't be something. It'll be a live stream exclusive. Don't tell anyone. Don't. This is my secret. It's our secret. Don't tell no one. But yeah, no. Dips are real good. So always, I don't have any way to do them at the house unless I had like I push the blocks together like I have here. Like I'd have to really jerry rig it up, and it's one of those things that's like I don't want to do it, so it's like the resistance to setting it up is far too great to one. It wouldn't really be that comfortable of a setup to do, and I just don't want to do them. I don't even know. I guess I don't really look for it too much in the gym, but when I went to the gym the other day, I was looking, or I was just training, but I didn't see any. Just looking around when they built new platforms. So I'll be curious if there is like a dip thing, but there might not be space for the contraption that they had. They had like a pull-up dip tower thing, but there's not as much space in the temporary place. It is nice to be done with training when it's still light out, though. But yeah, if you can manage or handle triceps or dips, then yeah, it will probably help every bit, not just like obviously it helps your triceps and shoulders, but like it just helps everything upper body wise. Here's what we're going to experiment with. So I'm going to have this doubled over, so I have the resistance a little bit lower. Maybe might run out of space, but yeah, I need a little bit more resistance. I'm out of space. I think we'll use a purple one. Red one's the higher resistance one. Comes a little bit tricky when you want something different. I think I'm going to do is just the right arm. Yeah, I definitely did it a lot. It was sore on my left shoulder, and then it started to feel good after I got that little bit of pump. So I need to do those every day. Treat it like my baseball time. It's main work every day. Bust my buns. I don't remember doing that with the. Every time I was like the squat. Need to actually start with my left arm first, though, since it's the weaker one. Do isometric hold. Oh. Alright, yeah, it's official. I need to do literally those every single day. And then end with the isometrics like I just did. Oh, I could even do that like in the morning. I wouldn't even have to do that right after training. But those are getting a really good pump. A really good pump. Uh-oh, my phone is screening a suspicious call from Mason. Very suspicious. It's one thing I've noticed that, yeah, it's really like, I won't say like my rear delts, but like I just feel the back of my shoulders a lot. Possibly, but that wood bar is where I could do pull-ups, and it's not, I'll stretch my back, like I'll kind of hang from it, but I don't put my full weight on it, because I'd rather not pull, rather than not break it. But I can probably, I don't know exactly how much weight I give it, but I'll use it to, hang from the rafters, but just kind of stretch out from there. Pull ups would be good. I've always not liked them. When I was younger, I tried to get good at them just because, once I got 20, then I was like, oh, I can do a lot of pull ups, and then I just stopped. But they're always hard to do for like really high reps. But when I was younger, I could do them for a lot more. I could probably do like 10 at the most. Yeah. And it's tricky too, because like I'm heavier and bottom heavy in general. So I do get like like, I have kind of natural body weight or natural like extra weight added in for them. But I think for me, the bigger benefit would just be hanging and stretching the shoulders. But yeah, like that kind of external rotator right there, that's working exactly the part of the shoulder that I want to feel. And it felt really good. So I need to do those. I mean, honestly, I got to shed out. I got to shed out back here. So I come out and do them whenever. But I'm continue to stretch and like all that and massage, but add those in for just come out, get hypertrophy in that joint, really just work on the external rotators and hammer those because, I mean, at worst, it's going to make my overhead position, it's going to make the shoulder stronger and more stable. And then at best, it's going to increase the rate that I can, do that with my arms, which will help with that turnover because especially on the left side, it's a little bit slower than the right, which is why a lot of my lifts are out in front. Um, Pulls and chin ups from my dead. I mean, maybe, but for me, when I've tried to add them in, it's difficult for me to progress them. Once I get to, like sets of five or whatever, then it becomes difficult. So yeah, I would agree, but I just don't have I don't have a pull up contraption at the house, and same with like dips. So I agree much more with doing pull ups than dips, at least from my experience with doing them as far as how my joints and stuff can handle them. Obviously pull-ups aren't really gonna bother anyone's joints typically. Dips I like in theory, but they always have irritated a shoulder or something, so I've never been able to really go really crazy with them. And then it's kind of like, if I'm doing a lot of dips, it's like I might as well just do more overhead press because I'm gonna get some of that same kind of activation, and it's in a more specific plane of motion, and it's also not going to irritate my shoulder to do. So there is that as well. But pull-ups pull-ups could be good. I could also well, I mean, do a bunch of overhead press too. My shoulders have grown a lot from just presses over the years. But I think having like the squat or the squat rack and setting up the bar and not necessarily doing pull-ups, but just doing just hangs just to stretch my back and shoulders. I think that could be good. So that's something I need to do more because it's not hard to set. You just obviously use straps and then just kind of kneel and you'll let your weight go. So we'll see. But I think I'm gonna mow the backyard. It's a little wet, or it was. I think it rained a little bit earlier today. But I don't think it's wet enough to mow. I can take advantage of the light. I don't have to rush out and mow before it's dark. But appreciate you stopped by, Daniel. I was not expecting to. I don't know. When I woke up today, I wasn't really thinking that I was going to train hard today, but ended up kind of working out. So I might be back on the normal heavy day being on Saturday schedule. So we'll see how that works out. It could also be something to where, because I skipped a light day, that one of these other sessions kind of takes, or I have another day where I just don't want to train hard. Oh, I disappeared. All right, I'm back for a second, but I think the increasing the amount of sleep that I've had the last couple nights, just the amount of hours, I think has probably helped as well. So as long as I stay consistent with that, and always try to get to bed a little bit earlier. I keep staying up till like 2 in the morning, and it's just there's no point. I'm not doing anything productive at that time, so I just need to go to bed a little bit earlier. But that being said, talk to you later, Daniel. Have a good one. Nice job on the PR. You gotta do 225 for 8 on next week. Maybe that's a little too big of a jump, but get 225 for 10 at some point. That'd be dope. But talk to you later, bud.